Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Julia and today I'm going to show you some goodies that I thrifted. I actually picked these up from the Goodwill by the pound. I'm not sure if you guys have those in your area, but basically it's like a Goodwill and they accept it is Goodwill and they accept donations, and they also get stuff that other Goodwills don't sell. So once it goes through the cycle of a few weeks at an actual Goodwill and it doesn't sell, then it gets shipped to the Goodwill by the pound, and it's BUY the pound. So basically you're buying things by the pound. And then they have furniture and stuff and chairs and skateboards. I've gotten a skateboard there before, and those are individually priced. And sometimes they're good prices and sometimes they're bad prices. I've seen really old beat up chairs there before for $10, and for an old used beat up chair it's just not worth that. But sometimes there's really good stuff there. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump into the haul, you guys. I love it there. It's not for everybody. You really have to dig through stuff. You really have to dig through the bins. Some people get kind of aggressive, and a lot of people wear gloves and stuff to keep the germs away from them and stuff. I personally I don't go every week or anything, but when I do go, I like it. It's kind of just like a yard sale sort of thing. And I have found some really good stuff. I recently moved into my first apartment and I've been trying to decorate it and buy things for the kitchen and for the bathroom and chairs and bedding and stuff on a budget, and it has been great. It's been perfect for that. So starting off, I got a plethora of things, and starting off with some kitchen items. So first off, I got this toaster, and it's the brand Oster, and it is definitely used. A lot of toasters have a lot of crumbs in them and stuff, and this one didn't. And I am not picky about my used things. As long as it's in good condition, then I will get it. And of course I've cleaned these things, scrubbed them down with disinfectant wipes, washed the dishes in the sink. So all of this stuff is clean and ready to go. So this first, the toaster, and they do have a little electrical station where you can plug things in to make sure that they work. The next kitchen items that I got was this pot. I didn't have one this size yet. And, oh, this is actually still wet from me washing it. And this little pan. It's kind of just like a little egg pan or something. The next thing that I got is this serrated kitchen knife. It's by the brand Chicago Cutlery. I really needed a serrated knife. I didn't have one yet. The next, I have one more kitchen item, but there's a little bit of a story to it, so I'll save that for the end. Let's see. The next item that I'll show you are some shoes. So it's these sandals. They're size 9, and they're by the brand Nomad. They really look brand new. So they're just the teal, they're a rubbery sole, and then this is a metallic gold piece. And I did try these on in the Goodwill. They don't have a dressing room or anything, so if you find something, you either have to put it on over your clothes and try it on, or you just have to go with it. And they're so affordable that sometimes it's worth seeing if something would fit, just taking it home. The next item that I got is this candle holder sort of thing. It's gold. And I just thought, I have this littler plant in my apartment, and I think that it might fit perfectly in here. And I just thought that it would be really cute in my bathroom, I think, to put that plant in here. I can't have candles in my apartment, so I just thought that I could use it for something. The next thing that I purchased is this light. I'm going to hang it from somewhere. I think I'm going to suspend it from the ceiling like this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that today because I don't have a hammer. I need to go buy a hammer and hammer a nail into the wall. Hammer a nail into the wall. So I'm really excited about that. The other item that I got that I'm going to take some pictures of and insert it here is a chair. And I think I'm going to put that light right over that chair. This is the chair that I got. It's wicker, I think it is. It's like wooden, it's woven wood basically. And I put that pillow on there and that blanket as well, and I just think it's adorable. Here, let me try to move around so that you can see. So I'm definitely going to like kitty corner it, and I think I'm gonna put it in my living room. So this is a close-up of the chair. You can see the material, the wood that's wove together. It's in really great shape. It was dusty, so I wiped it down, and I also wiped it with a disinfectant wipe. Right now, the blanket and the pillow that are on it are sort of wintry, and then in the summer, I will get a different blanket to put on there, or maybe I'll just take the blanket off, and I'll get like a more bright pillow to put on there. Okay, moving on to, I got some socks. So I got picked up these socks. They are by the brand Smart Wool. I've seen this brand before. It looks like they were worn a couple of times, but they're in extremely good condition. I've seen this brand before at TJ Maxx, and I really need some winter socks, to be honest, so that was perfect. The next pair of socks that I got are these green, white, and red socks. They look like they're like thigh-high socks, and I've been really wanting some thigh-high socks, and they don't look like they've been worn at all. And those I need to wash. I need to stick those in my laundry. The next thing that I got are these, it's just this like long gray leg warmer. And it's made in the USA, 100% wool. So that's what it'll look like on the leg. I think these are by the brand Dance Skin, which I think is just, you can just buy it at Walmart. But the tag, you guys, makes them look, they just feel so warm. It's just like a nice heather gray, but the tag makes them look like they're like vintage. I don't know if you can see that from there, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought that they were really cute, and I have one pair of like white leggings, leg warmers, and I have been wanting another pair. Okay, the last item before my other kitchen item that I have, I think that's it. Okay, the last item that I have is this horse. And I'm really into like figurines and stuff, and like little just cutesy things that you put in your apartment. I don't know, I just love like little collectibles. And I was like getting ready to check out, and this guy, I had actually seen him in somebody else's cart. I was like, oh, that's such a good find. And he was like sitting on the cash register checkout area, and I was like, oh, did somebody purchase him? And they were like, no, he's still for sale. So I was like, thought about it for a second, and I was like, no, I want him. And the cashier probably thought that I was weird, because like right when I saw this horse, I just started calling it him. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, so she was saying that that it was leather. And I was like, leather? And then when I was touching it, it is, you guys, it's a leather horse. And you can tell because there's like a crack right here. And there's also like a couple of more cracks kind of on his legs. And like the cracks in the leather. And I just think he's so awesome. And I know exactly where I'm going to put him. So this was probably like the thing that I was most excited for. Just because I thought it was really unique and actually has like some character and some age to it. Like he doesn't have like any marks on him whatsoever. But I wish that he did so that I could like research like when he was made. I don't know. I just think he's really cool. Really unique. Okay, you guys, the last thing that I have is an immersion blender. So I first saw this in a bin that had a bunch of clothes in it, and it was just this piece. And I was like, I was kind of dug around in, okay, so also I forgot to tell you how it's set up. So the clothes and everything are in huge bins, and so you literally have to dig through. Like, it's not on racks or anything. You dig through bins. And so I saw this in a clothing bin, and I was looking around for the extension to it because I've really been wanting an immersion blender, and I didn't see one, but I figured I just left it in the bin because I was like, okay, if I find it in another bin, the extension to it, then obviously nobody's gonna get this without the connector piece to it. So I just left it in that bin. So like 10 minutes later, I found this piece to it, and I was so excited. So I like went back to the other bin where I had originally found this piece, and it was gone. And I was like, ugh, I was so disappointed. And I like dug through that bin, and I dug like in the bins like surrounding it because maybe somebody had picked it up and then like put it into a different bin. And so I was bummed, but I was just like, I picked this one up and I just had it in my cart because I was like, maybe I'll find it, who knows. And there's like some bins that have more of like kitchen-y stuff in there. And so I walked over there because thinking that maybe somebody had like stuck it back into the proper bin. And sure enough, I found it, and I was like so excited. And so I was like standing there kind of like putting the two pieces together. And this like older gentleman comes up to me, and he's like, oh, you found it. Apparently he was the one who had this part. He was like, I was looking for the other piece to it, but I couldn't find it. And so he was really, really kind, and he gave me this piece. And honestly, if I would have seen this, I would not have known what it was. And he said that it connects to this, and there should be a whisk that comes out here. And he was like, here, take this piece, maybe you'll find the whisk. And so I had all three of these pieces, and then like 5 minutes later, the same gentleman comes back over and hands me the whisk, and it's still in this brand new packaging. And he's like, hey, I found it. And I was like, I was just so appreciative, and that was so kind and thoughtful of him. And so this all connects together, and now I have a whisk and a blender. And I'm just so thankful for that because I've really been wanting, and it's like brand new, I've really been wanting to make some recipes and to like make my own soups and things, and I don't really have the space in my apartment for a big blender, so I wanted to get an immersion blender. And this one is seriously brand new, you guys. And I have scrubbed it up, disinfected it. It still has the sticker on it. The extension cord still has like the original twisty tie around it. And I mean, the whisk was still in its original packaging. So that's it, you guys. Those are the things that I got. And that was on New Year's Day. Okay, you guys, I just looked up the pricing because I have my receipt here. So the clothing, housewares, toys, DVDs, and CDs are 99 cents a pound. And then glass and ceramic dishware are $1.80 a pound. So I'm not sure exactly how they weighed this out, but I do have my receipt here. So for the chair, it was $2.99. That was like a set price for the chair. For the shoes, they were $1.19 a pound, and those were 60 cents. For the 99-cent category, it was $5.79, and then for the 30-cent category, it was $1.80. So my total came to $11.79 for all that stuff. So you guys, it's definitely worth going and checking out if you have one in your area. If yard sailing is your kind of thing, and if you like thrifting, and if you like spending time somewhere looking at items, I would definitely recommend going. It's totally a hit or miss, just like any other thrift store is. Sometimes you can go and find great stuff. Other times you go and there's like nothing there's just nothing good in there. Thank you guys for joining me. I will be going to the By the Pound in the future, so I will continue to show you the goodies that I got if you're interested in seeing it. So let me know if you've ever been there before, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye, guys.